Hey guys, Landon here. Welcome back to the channel. And today doing something a little bit different. Something that I'm familiar with but I haven't really had on the channel yet is songwriting. So we're gonna get right into it. This is songwriting tips that I've used in the past to write songs. So we're gonna go through 3 methods or techniques that I've used. And the main idea here is that, in my experience anyways, I always wrote my songs with a guitar. The biggest point of this video is to show that you can write a song without knowing any music theory. And I had a band 10 years ago. I was the lead singer and songwriter, and I wrote a number of songs without knowing anything other than chords, basic chords, and some chord progressions, but I'll be honest, I didn't really know what I was doing. And so at the time, the other guys in the band did have music theory, and they actually said to me, you know, it's probably not a bad thing that you don't have it, because you're not overthinking what you're doing. You're basically trying to figure out stuff that sounds good, and that's still how I do it today. What we're gonna do in this video is we're gonna go through 3 actual songs that I've written from start to finish. Yeah, 3 methods and techniques that I've used to write 3 different songs. We'll show how I started off the song, my thinking going into writing the song, and then an end product. So I think this is gonna be pretty cool. So let's go ahead and check it out. So the first technique or method that I've used is coming up with a rhythm or a beat. So it's like, so that was a rhythm or a beat that I just came up with randomly. I don't remember how, honestly. It was over 10 years ago. And so I started with a beat, and then I built on that with, at the time I was playing with, did I have the capo on here? Okay. So yeah, I was playing with the capo, and again, I didn't have the music theory or knowledge to know what I was doing. I was just sliding the capo up and down, getting different sounds, and I had that beat going. So yeah, I had that kind of thing going. And so this song I brought to the band that I was playing with, and they added their parts to it, and it seemed to flow from there, and the song wrote itself kind of. So then I just did some singing over top of it. Some took you in, some took you out there. Yeah, something like that. Honestly, I don't remember the words, but, and that's it. That song, you know what? It doesn't even have a proper chorus or verse, really. It's just kind of a rhythm going in and out and repeating. And it was a cool song. I liked it. We ended up not recording it, but locked in. All right, let's step into the second one. Oh, before I go ahead, this is a Yamaha Jumbo Acoustic. I got this. It's an FJ661. When I looked it up, I bought it used years ago. When I looked it up, it's a 1996 something. I didn't know what it was. First guitar. And I've heard people say, you know, Yamaha is kind of like the president's choice of guitars. And you might have to live in Canada to understand that reference. We don't have a president in Canada, but we have a brand of food called President's Choice. Okay, so this technique or method is kind of a story, like a story. You're writing a story, right? And it can be emotional. They say some of the best songs are written through emotion. That can be sadness, you know, happiness, or anger. This one was actually written through anger and frustration. So I think it comes out in the song. I have a full recording of it, fully mixed and mastered, and we had it on an EP that we had. And this one was, I'm not going to really go into too much detail about it, but it was about a bad boss that I had, and kind of getting my frustration out through a song. And I believe I wrote the lyrics first. I think that was the first thing to come out, and then I added some melody to it. So yeah, I haven't played this one in a long time too. Let's see if we can. Is it possible you're crazy there inside? Is it possible there's something else you can't hide? I'm no shaman here, but when you foot my pride. Let's see. Time for you to go this. There we go. There we go. I got it. Okay. Crazy there inside. Is it possible there's something else you can't hide? I'm no showman here, but when you foot my pride, it's time for you to go this time. Okay, yeah, so that was about a bad boss, and that was easy to write because that was an emotion. It was kind of like writing the song was an outlet to get that frustration out, and I guess you could say it's kind of passive aggressive because I'm getting back at the person. They don't have a clue I'm even talking about them. That was called DGFW, deflecting a gale force wind, and it's D, C, and then. There's a lot of tempo changes in there. And that, I brought that to the band too, and we figured that all out too. But start with the basic framework, and then you bring it out. All right. Third technique or method that I've used, this one is chord progressions. So this was kind of just noodling around and figuring out chords that sound good together in a series. And I guess, that's what chord progressions are. So this one, started with music first. So, chord progression. A minor, G, D. Mr. Right, I'm Mr. Wrong. I'm just a person singing along. No one hears me walking around. Won't help me out, but they'll push me down. And I know there's something in the air tonight. I know this and I know there's something in the air tonight. I know. Over here, but I think that I'm alright. How are you? I'm okay. So let's get back to this. So it's chord progressions, and it's a very standard sounding song. It's got choruses and verses, and then a long outro. I'm trying to remember this. So that was called Mr. Right, and that was a fun one to write because it was, poppier, a little bit poppier, dark. See, I don't even have enough music theory to listen to those chords and tell you what key it is. I can figure it out by looking online or something, but I'm sure a lot of people could hear that and go, oh, that's the key of G major. And maybe it is. I don't know. That's the point, right? Okay, so let's get back to that. That's the point of this, You don't need music theory. Quick list of what you need to do this. To write a song. A guitar, maybe. You could probably write it singing. And so you probably need hands, arms, voice. Pencil, gravity. Now we're just getting ridiculous. All right. So there we go. I hope that was helpful, maybe inspirational. I don't know, that's kind of asking going out on a limb, but maybe this will help you realize that you don't need to know a lot to write a song. Get a guitar. Like, I bought this guitar, I learned some chords, and then I went from there. It also helped to play with a band, play with other people. That you can learn a lot from other people, seeing your mistakes or just learning new techniques and new styles. And so, hope you like that. If you did like this video, please let me know in the comments. Give me your feedback and give me a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that already. That'd be awesome. So that's going to be it for today. Thanks for checking out my channel. Come back again. I got lots of other videos. Go check them out. Landon here, Lando27 Music. Play guitar and have fun. And try songwriting for a change, okay? I'll see you later. Dun, dun, dun.